When Tuesday dropped in CN server, my first reaction was pretty meh. Cool character, but nothing groundbreaking, right? Sure, her kit has some impressive features. She makes all poison crit, boosts Genesis damage with her debuff, and her ultimate locks in poison stack with an array. But it's not Tuesday that's the problem, it's the lackluster poison characters surrounding her in the team. Look at the current poison characters, none of them are really standing out. The strongest poison applier is unironically Sotheby, a healer. She can stack poison like crazy with her skill 1 and detonate it all with her ultimate for some decent damage. And in Tuesday's array, you can keep triggering poison without consuming it. You're basically causing poison to do its damage 2 or 3 times with this setup. But even with all that, the damage just doesn't measure up to what other character can dash out without all the hassle of setting up. Oh, and let's not forget, I also missed out on a key side cube that could boost poison damage by 40% in CN. With that, I never really dug into the whole poison team stuff. But I think Willow is about to change everything we know about poison. First of all, poison is a cool effect, but by default, it's not very strong. And again, characters who apply poison doesn't have the strongest stats, nor are they focused on damage in first place. But none of that will matter with Willow. Willow's skill 1 can convert poison on enemy into her poison curse, which I assume will be using Willow's stats instead of the stats of the original caster. Poison curse is also very similar to toxic poison in Pokemon, where each time it takes effect, the damage increases. Of course, how much damage that does is still in the air, but it will probably be considerably stronger than the regular poison once it's stacked. Now, this skill does have a limitation, where each cast of it can only convert a certain amount of poison into poison curse. But still, this could mean that the only consideration for the other poison applier is to apply enough poison for Willow's rotation and maximize the amount of poison curse that can be applied to enemy. Sotheby applies a tons of poison from her skill 1. Tuesday applies even more with her passive and skill, plus Willow also applies some poison by herself passively. This should be enough poison, which also leaves us with a 4th spot in the team. And hear me out in this one. I know we already have a healer in the team, but I think putting Tooth Fairy in there would be a good idea. Because unless when Sotheby gets her turn with the new limit break system, she gets a boost in her healing capability, she's not gonna heal enough for the team in any high difficulty content. People who play her on release know just how difficult it is to actually use Sotheby as the main healer. More importantly, Tooth Fairy greatly increased the effectively crit rate of the team, which is very useful for this poison team since Tuesday light any poison crit. With that being said, if we find a good rotation that most of the poison on enemy will be converted into poison curse, we could use Villa to buff Willow instead, since only she will need the crit rate in first place. Now, if due to some miracle, Willow has enough crit rate herself, we could even use Kakania here, because poison scales with attack, and Kakania buff attack. Plus, the bonus survivability she provides might be enough to keep the team alive when paired with Sotheby. Her ultimate is also more Genesis damage and plays pretty well into the style of the poison team, which at the moment is all about getting those huge poison detonations. Okay, those are the good stuff. But there are also some bad in her kit that I'm not too sure about. First off, based on the wording on her skill 1's description, she can only convert poison into her poison curse if the enemy already have poison curse on them. The only way to apply poison curse on enemy without them already having poison curse according to the wording is through her ultimate. She has higher moxie than regular character, but also gains more moxie from using and fusing incantations. She needs the actual moxies because when she casts her ultimate, she goes into a channel state and progressively consumes more moxie per turn to keep the channeling up. While she is in that channeling, she will continuously apply poison curse onto the enemy, which is again the only way she can apply poison curse onto enemy who doesn't have poison curse. Tuesday's ultimate is a key to the current poison team, but when her array ends, even if it's overwritten by the same array, all the poison stack on the enemy will instantly detonate and be removed. And if this detonation happens after Willow's channeling is ended, we won't be able to convert poison into poison curse until Willow uses her ultimate again. Now consider we also want to line up Sotheby's ultimate to be done while Tuesday's ultimate is up so that the poison detonation doesn't actually consume the stacks. This could be one of the hardest teams to play since we have a lot of things to line up for each rotation. Or maybe it will be easy to keep a good uptime on Willow's ultimate, so none of that will matter. Who knows? With that being said, I can finally say that there are actual potential in Poison Team now, and I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully when the new limit break system come out for Sotheby and Jessica, they can see better synergy in this team. Please, I just want to see Jessica to be meta again. Anyway, those are some of my thoughts on Willow, but I'm curious, are you guys as hyped about building a Poison team now as I am? Will Tuesday be a pull for you if Willow step up the Poison team's game? Let me know what you think in the comment down below. I will also be doing testing for the Poison team live when patch 2.3 drops in CN, so make sure to come back and check that out. And as always, this has been SteamBanX. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.